This morning, our meteorologist Yasser Kish takes us 60,000 feet into the air to show how one homeschool student from Riva, South Dakota, is taking his education and love for science into the edge of space.
Brandon Tenold, a homeschooled senior from Riva, South Dakota, took his education and love for science into his own hands.
Yeah, by golly, it's just sitting there.
And without the restriction of 4 classroom walls, Tenold soared.
Sometimes, like with the drones and my airplanes, it was one of those deals to where I just thought, man, how cool would it be to fly and check my cattle from half a mile.
Tenold hopes to join the U.S. Air Force and design UAV technology using the skills he's already teaching himself.
And there's a jumper wire that I made here. After of all the clearance, FAA clearance, all the papers are done, I am going to send a glider up to about 60,000 feet, and I plan to fly it back down via remote control.
Before Tenold could achieve this goal, he launched a weather balloon so he could record data and test his theory out.
Honestly, the hardest thing about doing it was finding all of the proper equipment to do it. I had no idea about it. I had absolutely no clue how it worked.
Tenold designed his own 8-pound payload.
All I did was take sheets of foam. I wanted to go and do it my way, the cheapest way, the easiest way, sometimes even the hardest way. It just depends on how I wanted to do it. And I just ended up using off-the-shelf components and changing them around to fit my need.
The payload was armed with a GoPro, antenna, batteries, and even hand warmers, all these materials to launch. The balloon lifted at almost 1,000 feet a minute, and Tenold could not believe it when he tracked the balloon to 60,000 feet using an antenna and a smartphone, and especially could not believe when his payload was mailed back to him.
It was one of the most exhilarating feelings that I have ever had, to be honest with you. It didn't even feel real, because something that I worked so hard for about half a year worked.
Meteorologist Yasser Kish, Dakota Territory News.